and welcome back to the MX5. So, as you can tell from the title, yes, the 30mm load springs are now fitted to this car, and it's bloody amazing. It is absolutely fantastic, this thing now. It's just like a go-kart. It really, as soon as I picked the car up from Roddington's, I drove down the road, instantly I could tell. Everything just feels more focused, more hunkered down. Doesn't affect the ride is as it was before, but the way this thing goes around the corners now is, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so I've also fitted the 15mm spacers as well. I'll drop some exterior shots in as we go along of that, but yeah, that just gives the car a nice stance now, and I'm just really happy with the way the car looks now. It's just, yeah, really happy with it. But yeah, it's just fantastic. It really is fantastic. Everything about it, you know, I can't really think of any drawbacks to it, if I'm honest. It's yeah, it's brilliant. It really is. You know, the turning, the front end now, and the other, obviously, the advantage of having the low end springs is you don't get any of that weight transfer. You don't feel any of that weight transfer, so the car actually feels quicker. Especially if you're going from second into third, you know, you put your foot down, you don't feel any of that. You saw that the weight transferring, because, you know, you've got a nice solid suspension now, and everything just feels more solid and more, I don't know, everything just feels better on the road. The damping obviously is still the same. It's just got the excellent Bilstein dampers, which do the job of keeping the ride nice and firm and subtle, but then the suspension just helps keeping, obviously you've got the lower centre of gravity now, so it's just like a go-kart, it really is. It's on some decent roads now, the weather's good, it's a lovely sunny morning, so yeah, I can't tell you. You know, obviously it's hard for it to come across properly on video, because unless you're actually in the car with me, you'll not actually know what it actually feels like, but yeah, just the way it picks up just seems to be, I don't know, it just seems to be more alert. And also, Roddington's have actually, I hope you can hear me with the, in fact I'm just going to put the roof up, because the chances are you're not going to be able to hear me with this. Yeah, so that's better. So Roddington's have obviously fitted the suspension for me, and they've had it fully aligned properly for basically better than factory, because when they align them at the factory, they're not actually done properly. So Roddington's set it up properly so it drives better. Now obviously I never drove it once it was aligned on the original suspension, but having it on this suspension, obviously, yeah, it's fantastic. And they said obviously taking a bit of air out of the tyres. There was too much air in the tyres, and that has definitely improved traction. So obviously you've got a more contact point on the road, and that it has massively improved traction, because it's just before you could easily, if you wanted it to, it would easily. But now, I'm like, because before I was actually slating these tyres, because in the wet performance wasn't great, but now it really isn't too bad at all. Now I will be upgrading, possibly to some Michelin Pilot Supersports later on, probably in the springtime. But yeah, for now, this is leaving it as it is for now. Happy with how it is. Also, I've spent quite a bit of money, so I don't want to spend any more. Yeah, it just feels so direct now. It's just, yeah, the steering feels more direct. Everything just feels better, more solid. Yeah, I can't praise them enough. And for £130 to actually buy the springs, I can't think of anything better. So yeah, amazing. Can't recommend Rogerson's enough if you live in Sheffield or anywhere really. I mean, I was talking to a guy a couple of weeks ago, and he's actually driving down to Rogerson's to have his springs fitted by them and have it aligned. So yeah, I can't recommend them enough. Fantastic service, and they did it in about 4-5 hours. So they didn't even have it all. They did it in half a day, which is pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, so can't recommend them enough. And yes, the main difference for me is that turning, that initial turning now is just, yeah, it just, I don't know what it is. It just seems to grip and then grip even more. You know, you'd have to, I mean, on a dry, warm road, you'd have to be driving too fast to even get any understeer. It just gets rid of that floatiness that I found, and also it just gives you that more confidence. Now the springs are fitted to just go that little bit quicker in bends, and know that it'll easily do it. Now, just shows you that it would have done it before, but due to the fact that the suspension just got that bit of lean, it just thought, oh no, I better back off, it's too much, but it probably wasn't. But you know, that's your mindset. You think, no, I'll just back off now. But yeah, it just, love it, absolutely love it. It's everything what I wanted. I didn't want the ride to be too harsh. Using it as the daily driver, I didn't want it to be too harsh, and also I didn't want speed bumps to be an issue. And you know, I've tested both of them things out, and no, it's fine. It's yeah, so the speed bumps and lows. Now it's dropped. They say it drops the rear by 30 mm and the front by 25 mm. Now I don't know how long it'll take this suspension to settle fully, but it feels, you know, it's probably about 30 mm to be fair, and having them spaces on as well just gives it that nice stance that I just thought the wheels was tucked in, especially after the suspension was lowered. The wheels just tucked in too much, so having 15mm spaces all around, fantastic. Fairly easy to fit, all torqued up to the right settings. Basically they just go over the existing studs, and then you get some new studs with this on the spaces to put your wheels onto. So yeah, really happy with them. Got them offline from a company called IL Motorsport. Yeah, really good. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Now this car is complete, I'll do a full review of it, talking about everything, but that won't be probably until the springtime, just because of the weather. Now we are lucky at the minute. We have had highs of 14 degrees in February, which is quite amazing, but unfortunately, yeah, I want the weather to be warm and dry so we can get some heat into these tyres really, so we can drive it properly, because you can't risk it in winters. Plenty more videos to come with this car. Now I did say the next video will be an update with the Mini, but I did actually drive that car yesterday off camera, but I will do another update with it probably on the next video. But yeah, that was fun yesterday. So yeah, so as always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.